What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday edition of my NBA DFS podcast. Our cash team did really well last night due to the fact that I only changed up a couple guys from the other teams, and the other two teams had Devontae Graham and he got hurt. The cash team had Rozier instead, ended up doing pretty well. Let's get all the teams to cash in tonight and have a really good week here. We only have 7 games on tonight's slate. Not a ton of value, but there is value out there as of right now. Things obviously open up as we get closer to lock. So I really like this Rockets and Wizards game tonight. For point guard, I like John Wall with no Oladipo out there. Wall will see increased usage. 7,700 is a fine price. He's got a premier matchup. The Wizards do not play good defense. This game has a pretty high over-under. So John Wall should be able to get around 35 to 37 fantasy points, which is what he needs to hit value. He's been pretty solid over the last few games. And then obviously with no Oladipo, I do like Eric Gordon again. Gordon played really well with no Oladipo out there last game. He started, he played really good minutes, 34 minutes. There's times in this game when they have Wall out, but Eric Gordon in, and Gordon ends up being the number one player on the court for the Rockets, and he sees plenty of usage with no Oladipo. So a great matchup tonight against the Wizards. Expect Eric Gordon to be able to get over 30 fantasy points to reach value. Small forward, let's take advantage of Michael Connolly being out once again. Joe Ingles should see plenty of minutes once again. Didn't play the best last game, but he only needs like 24 fantasy points to reach value. He has a pretty high floor and a good chance of getting up towards 30 fantasy points. He has a couple of really good games over the last week. So Ingles, without Mike Connolly, should start and see some extra usage. Power forward, the Cavs today just announced that they are not playing Andre Drummond until he is traded. So Jarrett Allen becomes their number one big guy. He played pretty good minutes last night, but they got blown out against the Clippers. He needs like 34, 35 fantasy points to reach value tonight. He should see more minutes than he did last night as their number one big man. He draws a pretty good matchup against the Golden State Warriors tonight. And then for center, I don't love picking DeMarcus Cousins, but without Christian Wood out there, Cousins is their number one big man in a really good matchup against the Wizards. He hasn't seen, really consistent minutes. He needs like 30 fantasy points to reach value. He could do that. There might be better options for center as we get closer to lock, but as of right now against the Wizards with a high over-under, Cousins is the guy I'm looking at to pair with Eric Gordon and John Wall in cash games tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.